Hello friends. So in this video, let's solve one of the most important questions of marginal costing, that is illustration number 3. Illustration number 3. The question is, a factory is currently working to 40% capacity and produces 10,000 units. Similarly, at 50%, the selling price falls by 3%. At 90% capacity, the selling price falls by 5%, accompanied by similar fall in prices of raw material also. Estimate the profit of the company at 50% as well as 90% capacity production. Again, given that the cost at present per unit is material rupees 10, labor rupees 3 and overhead rupees 5, in which 60% is fixed. Again, given that the selling price per unit is rupees 20 per unit. Now we have to calculate for 50% capacity, 90% capacity as well as current capacity. Right? Current capacity कितना है? 40%. So let's solve these questions without wasting any further time. So here, as you know, that in case of 40% or current capacity, everything is given, right? Like the selling price per unit given 20 and produces 10,000 units. So per unit will be 20 and 20 into 10,000 total will be 2 lakh. Similarly, variable cost also given, material rupees 10. So material 10 into 10,000, ये हो जाएगा आपका 1 लाख. लेबर गिवन 3, सो 3 इंटू 10,000, ये हो जाएगा आपका 30,000 एंड वेरिएबल ओवरहेड rupees 5, in which 60% fixed. 60% fixed means 40% variable. So 5 into 40% is equal to 2. 5 into 40% is equal to 2. So variable overhead will be 2 into 10,000. ये आ गया आपका 20,000. Right? Now we have to calculate contribution. Right? So here selling price we obtain 20 into 10,000, 2 lakh. Variable cost, material given 10,000, right, into 3. Sorry, material 10,000 into 10, ये हो गया आपका 1 lakh. Then labor given that 3. So 10,000 into 3 is equal to 30,000. Again, overhead given that 5 means in which 60% fixed. Then variable overhead will be 10,000 into 2. अगर 60% फिक्स्ड हो रहा है तो 40% वेरिएबल होगा, तो 5 into 40% इज इक्वल टू 2. सो 10,000 into 2 इज इक्वल टू 20,000. राइट? ये हो गया आपका वेरिएबल कॉस्ट. हो गया कितना? टोटल कॉस्ट कितना हो गया? $30,000, ये हो गया 20,000, ये हो गया 10, 3, 15, पर यूनिट है 15, ये हो गया आपका 1 लाख. 30, 20, 1,50,000, राइट। ये हो गया आपका कॉस्ट, टोटल कॉस्ट। नाउ वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट कंट्रीब्यूशन। What is the formula of contributions? Sales minus variable cost. So sales per unit given 20, variable cost given 15, so contribution will be 5. Similarly, 2 lakh selling price, cost is 1,50,000, so contribution will be 50,000, right? Now we have to calculate fixed cost. So how to calculate fixed cost? As you know that in questions given that overhead of ₹5 in which 60% fixed, right? So 60% fixed means 5 into 60% is equal to 3. 5 is into 60% is equal to 3. So per unit will be how much? 5 into 60% is equal to 3. Per unit is fixed ₹3, right? So 3 into 10,000, it will be 30,000, right? So as you know that fixed cost always remains same. Fixed cost will be always remain same irrespective of volume of production. So here it will be 30,000. Here in 90% also 30,000, right? So fixed cost आ गया. Now let's calculate profit. Now we can easily calculate profit. So प्रॉफिट का फॉर्मूला क्या है? कंट्रीब्यूशन माइनस फिक्स कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू प्रॉफिट. कंट्रीब्यूशन माइनस फिक्स कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू प्रॉफिट, और सी माइनस एफ इज इक्वल टू प्रॉफिट. सो कंट्रीब्यूशन गिवन 5, फिक्स कॉस्ट गिवन 3. नाउ प्रॉफिट विल बी 2. प्रॉफिट विल बी पर यूनिट 2. अगर पर यूनिट 2 है तो फिर कितना होगा? consolidated figure 2 into 20,000, 2 into 10,000, sorry, 20,000, right? We easily obtain the profit, that is 20,000. Now we have to calculate break even sales. Break even sales. So what is the formula of break even sales? As you know that the formula of break even sales is fixed cost divided by profit volume ratio, PV ratio, right? Fixed cost divided by profit volume ratio. So fixed cost कितना है? 30,000. PV ratio कितना होना चाहिए? As you know that what is the formula of PV ratio? Contribution by sales into 100. Contribution by sales into 100. So for 50% for 40% level, break even sales will be fixed cost कितना था? 30,000 divided by PV रेशियो. तो PV रेशियो कितना है? PV रेशियो में फॉर्मूला क्या है? कंट्रीब्यूशन डिवाइडेड बाय सेल्स इनटू 100. तो कंट्रीब्यूशन कितना था? 50,000. सेल्स कितना था? 2 लाख. ये हो जाएगा कितना आपका? 30,000 50,000 divided by 2 lakh into 100. कितना हो गया 25% पीवी रेशियो, सो 30,000 डिवाइडेड बाई 25%, ये हो जाएगा आपका 1,20,000, 1,20,000, right? Now we obtain profit for current capacity or at 40% level of capacity. Now similarly we have to calculate 50% level. So in questions given that at 50% the selling price falls by 3%, at 50% the selling price falls by 3%, मतलब 50% के टाइम में सेलिंग प्राइस 3% फॉल हो गया था। सो अगर 3% फॉल होगा तो कितना होगा यूनिट, पहले यूनिट था 20 ऑफ 3% फॉल हो गया है, -10 माइनस 3%, ये कितना होगा 10 माइनस 3% इज इक्वल टू 19.40, राइट, 19.40। अगर 19.40 होगा तो कॉस्ट कितना होगा, तो कॉस्ट कितना होगा ना 2 लाख, ये कॉस्ट कितना होगा, कॉस्ट का फॉर्मूला विल बी 2 लाख था 40% में, तो अब क्या होगा 2 लाख इंटू 50% इंक्रीज हुआ है, तो 2 लाख इंटू 50% डिवाइडेड बाई 40% माइनस 3/100, तो ये हो जाएगा आपका 2 लाख इंटू 2 लाख इंटू 50% डिवाइडेड बाई 40% माइनस 3%, ये हो जाएगा आपका 2,42,500, 2,42,500, राइट, 2,42,500। Similarly, variable cost given that material 10, labor 3 and overhead 5, in which 60% fixed. So similarly variable cost, material will be 10, labor will be 3 and overhead will be 2, as 60% fixed from rupees 5, right? So similarly now we can easily calculate, अगर कॉस्ट हो रहा है आपका 2,42,500 और यूनिट हो रहा है 19.40, देन कितना यूनिट प्रोड्यूस होगा 2,42,500 डिवाइडेड बाई 19.40, कितना हो गया 12,500। सो 12,500 में 10 को मल्टीप्लाई करना है, ये हो जाएगा आपका 1,25,000। सो material will be 10 into 12,500 is equal to 1,25,000. Similarly 3 into 12,500, ये कितना होगा 3 into 12,500, ये हो जाएगा आपका 37,500। Similarly for rupees 2 into 12,500, ये हो जाएगा आपका कितना 25,000, 25,000, राइट। नाउ ये हो गया कितना 10, 3, 2, ये हो गया 15 यूनिट्स। कॉस्ट हो जाएगा 1,25,000 प्लस 37,500 प्लस 25,000। कॉस्ट आ जाएगा 1,87,500, right? Now similarly we can easily calculate contribution. Contribution will be 19.40 minus 15 is equal to 19.40 minus 15 is equal to 4.40, right? 4.40, राइट। अगर 4.40 होगा तो कितना होगा कॉस्ट 4.40 इंटू 12,500, ये हो जाएगा आपका 55,000, राइट। We have already obtained contribution and we already know fixed cost, that is 30,000 for 40%, 50% as well as for 90% capacity. So fixed cost already obtained 30,000. Now profit. Now we can easily find out profit. So profit is equal to contribution minus fixed cost. Contribution था हमारा कितना, कंट्रीब्यूशन था कितना आपका 55,000, फिक्स कॉस्ट था 30,000. नाउ प्रॉफिट विल बी 25,000. Similarly, now we can calculate break even sales. So what is the formula of break even sales? Break even formula is fixed cost divided by profit volume ratio. So fixed cost कितना था 30,000, fixed cost प्रॉफिट वॉल्यूम रेशियो कितना था पीवी रेशियो फॉर्मूला विल बी सेल्स contribution by sales into 100. So contribution by sales into 100, PV ratio will be contribution कितना था 55,000, सेल्स कितना है 2,42,500. So here PV ratio will be 55,000 divided by सेल्स कितना है 2,42,500, 2,42,500 इंटू 100, ये हो जाएगा आपका 55,000 इंटू 100 डिवाइडेड बाई 2,42,500, राइट। ये हो जाएगा आपका 22.68%, right? Now we can easily calculate break even sales. So break even sales formula will be fixed cost divided by profit volume ratio. Fixed cost था 30,000, profit volume ratio है 22.68%, and it will be 30,000 divided by 22.68%, ये हो जाएगा आपका ₹1,32,273, right? So we obtain at 50% level profit 25,000 and break even sales 1,32,273. Similarly, at 40% level profit will be 20,000 and break even sales will be 1,20,000. 20,000. Now we can calculate profit at 90% level. Profit at 90% level, right? So in questions given that at 90% capacity the selling price falls by 5% accompanied by similar fall in prices of raw material, right? 90% कैपेसिटी में क्या हुआ था, सेलिंग प्राइस फॉल हुआ था 5% एंड ऑल्सो सिमिलर फॉल इन प्राइसेस ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल. मतलब सेलिंग प्राइस 5% फॉल हुआ था एंड ऑल्सो रॉ मटेरियल 5% फॉल हुआ था. सो ओरिजिनल यूनिट था 20, तो सो 90% कैपेसिटी, यूनिट था 20, 5% फॉल हुआ है सेलिंग प्राइस. सो 20 माइनस 5%, 20 माइनस 5% इज इक्वल टू 20 माइनस 5% इज इक्वल टू 19. एंड सिमिलरली कॉस्ट कितना होगा, कॉस्ट कितना होगा ना, 2 लाख इंटू 90% डिवाइडेड बाई 40% माइनस 5%. इट विल बी कितना होगा, 2 लाख इंटू 90% डिवाइडेड बाई 40% माइनस 5%. ये हो जाएगा आपका 4,27,500. 4,27,500. Now similarly we have to calculate variable cost. Variable cost in case of material given that the selling prices falls by 5% and also prices of raw material, right? So 5% selling price fall हुआ था और raw material also. So similarly raw material था कितना, 10 माइनस 5%, ये हो जाएगा कितना, 10 माइनस 5%, 10 माइनस 5%, ये हो जाएगा 9.5, राइट. और बाकी जो था वो सेम था, ये था 3, लेबर एंड ओवरहेड था 2, राइट. सो इन केस ऑफ मटेरियल कॉस्ट विल बी कॉस्ट कितना होगा, अगर सेलिंग प्राइस पर यूनिट हो रहा है 19 एंड कॉस्ट हो रहा है 4,27,500, तो कितना यूनिट प्रोड्यूस होगा, 4,27,500 डिवाइडेड बाई 19 इज इक्वल टू 22,500. सो 9.5 इंटू 22,500 इज इक्वल टू कितना होगा ना, 9.5 इज इक्वल टू 2,13,750, right. Similarly for in case of labor it will be 3 into 22,500, ये कितना होगा, 3 into 22,500, ये हो जाएगा आपका 67,500. Similarly for ₹2 it will be 2 into 22,500, it will be 2 into 22,500, 45,000, right. So if we calculate 45,000 plus 67,500 plus 2,13,000 750, it will be 3,26,250. Cost will be 3,26,250. Now we have to calculate contribution. As you know that contribution formula will be selling price minus variable cost. Selling price था कितना 4,27,500. कॉस्ट कितना आ रहा है, टोटल कॉस्ट था 3,26,250. सो contribution will be 427,500 selling price minus cost price 3,26,250. It will be 1,01,250. 1,01,250. And we already obtained the value of fixed cost, that is 30,000. Now we can easily calculate profit. Profit formula will be contribution minus fixed cost. Contribution minus fixed cost. So contribution कितना था 1,01,250 and fixed cost था 30,000. So contribution minus fixed cost is equal to profit. Profit will be 1,01,250 minus 30,000 is equal to 71,250. Right. Now we can easily calculate break-even sales. What is the formula of break-even sales? As we already discussed that the break-even sales formula will be fixed cost divided by profit volume ratio. तो fixed cost है आपका 30,000, राइट. तो PV रेशियो कितना है, PV रेशियो विल बी कंट्रीब्यूशन बाय सेल्स इंटू 100. सो कंट्रीब्यूशन कितना था 1,01,250. कंट्रीब्यूशन बाय सेल्स इंटू 100. सेल्स कितना था 4,27,500. 4,27,500 इंटू 100. ये हो जाएगा कितना आपका पीवी रेशियो 1,01,250 इंटू 100 डिवाइडेड बाई 4,27,500. 23.68, राइट. ये हो गया आपका पीवी रेशियो. नाउ ब्रेक इवन सेल्स विल बी फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट divided by PV ratio. It will be 30,000 divided by 23.68%. It will be 1,26,667. Right. So we obtain profit at 90% capacity level, that is rupees 71,250. Similarly break even sales will be 1,26,667, right. So easily we have calculated this question. So you just need to remember the formula for fixed cost and break even sales, then you can easily solve these questions. So this is it all about illustration number 3. In the next video we will discuss about illustration number 4. Illustration number 4, right. So thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for your support and happy studying.